At the very outset, I would like to express my deep appreciation and gratitude to my friend Rahul Bajaj for inviting me to participate in this inspiring function, I would call it. What tremendous influence Gandhiji had on Jamnalal Bajaj, and Jamnalal Bajaj had over Gandhiji. It is not only at the request of Bajajji, Gandhiji decided to have his headquarters at Wardha when he decided not to go back to Sabarmati after the Salt Satyagraha. But when he adopted as his fifth son in 1920, he wrote in Gandhiji's own language, he is writing to Jamnalalji, "It is not an ordinary responsibility for an adopter. May God help me, and also may I be worthy of it in this very life." These are the words he wrote to Jamnalalji when he adopted him as his fifth son. Such was the personality. A rich man, an industrialist and businessman, did not care for his profit. All the movements launched by Gandhiji, whether non-cooperation of 1920, Salt Satyagraha of 1930, individual Satyagraha movement in the late 30s, or the case of Jaipur Satyagraha in 1939, Jamnalalji was on the forefront. Jamnalalji could not participate in the Quit India movement because he died at the age of 53 on the 11th of February, 1942. Quit India movement began on the passing of the resolution of 8th August 1942. And he imbibed the whole family with the values which he shared with Gandhiji, whether two young sons, Kamalnayan or Ramakrishna. And he got his source of strength from a great woman, his wife Janki Devi. And the whole family has been imbibed with the spirit which he left, legacy, heritage, which he left behind him. I congratulate the organizers of this award, giving functions to commemorate the memory of Jamnalal Bajaj ji from 1978 onwards. And if anybody goes through the list of the recipients of the awardees, will find in each year how meticulously the board of jury, chairman of the selection committee, and the foundation as a whole worked hard to select the best of the persons available in the various categories to receive it. Therefore, there is no wonder that from 1978 onwards, in all these 34 years, a large number of distinguished personalities like Dalai Lama, Professor Amartya Sen, Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, and many others participated and distributed the awards. When I was a young student, I was taught by my teacher, democracy has three essential Ds: debate, discussion, dissension, and also decision. Debate, dissension, decision. We are never told there is a fourth D, disruption, which has now crept in. And we find the legislatures, the job which is not offered to anybody. As President of the Republic, I had to beg vote from my voters. As a member of Panchayat is to beg vote from the people, his elector, whether it is MLA, whether it is MP, whether it is Panchayats. This job is never offered. This job is short for. After obtaining the mandate of the people, if we misbehave, if we did not discharge our minimum responsibilities and try to gag others by resorting to disruption, I do feel we are causing great disservice to the people with whom we are receiving the mandate. Tolerance is absolutely needed. Compassion is absolutely needed. These we cannot forget. Discipline is absolutely needed. And Gandhiji told us that. I am glad that I participated in this award-giving ceremony. And when I went through the short and brief contributions of these very distinguished award winners, I have regained my confidence and faith in humanity. Still there are people who are working silently, selflessly for the advancement of society, and that's why we are still continuing. I would not like to congratulate them. I would like to express my deep appreciation for their work which they are doing, and at the same time, I appreciate the recognition given by Jamnalal Bajaj Foundation in choosing these selfless contributors to the development of our society. Gandhiji more than often used to say, the best way, I quote, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. I think with this note of great optimism, great hope and aspirations, we can conclude by saying that once again, the award winners will provide us the leadership for selfless sacrifice to the cause of humanity. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for patience. Jai Hind.